Sydney Harbour Bridge. 2 drivers managed to escape, but the man behind the wheel of this van couldn't get out.
The dash was bent around their legs and hitting their legs.
Ambulance Inspector Craig Watkins was among those who rushed to assist. He was on his way to work and helped drag the van away from the blaze.
You saw the person was trapped in the van that was close to the vehicle that was on fire, and that van was under threat from the heat and smoke and flames from the vehicle.
Police claim the man behind the wheel of the Kluger stole the car moments before the crash, and it's a miracle he and the other drivers survived.
Extremely lucky to get away with their lives.
It was a miracle, largely thanks to this bloke, Inspector Craig Watkins from New South Wales Ambulance. Craig, you were just driving to work when this happened. Describe the scene that you came across.
Yeah, that's right, Koshy. Good morning. I was just on my way to work like any other morning. The traffic started to build up, and after about a half a minute of waiting for it to clear, I noticed cars were doing U-turns and coming back towards me. So I knew that something must have been up. So I headed down the traffic a bit further, and getting out of the car, I was just confronted with what was one of the scariest scenes I've seen in my 21 years in the job. There was a car upside down on fire. There was a male lying unconscious on the road next to the car. And there was another male trapped in a van that was it was only about 4 or 5 metres from the fire, which was starting to escalate. At the scene at the time, there was only really myself and one single police officer and a gentleman from the TMC, Traffic Management Centre. And we had to make some quick decisions to get these people away from the fire when we started hearing the explosions and getting pelted with some debris and some smoke.
So what did you do first?
A little bit of panic, a little bit of a couple of deep breaths, and then just got about my priorities, and that was getting the patients away from the fire. Look, in any other situation, we don't move patients post a collision like that because of potential spinal injuries, but there are times when we have to sort of break those rules or do them as best we can. So in a quick discussion with the gentleman from TMC, we decided to pop a tow rope onto the back of the van and drag that away from the imminent fire. And the gentleman who was lying on the ground actually was in luck as well. An off-duty anaesthetist turned up and he was assisting with the male unconscious on the ground. So we were able to pick him up and drag him to behind the vehicles for some safety as well, and then just split myself between those 2 priorities and give some reports to get some ambulance crews coming.
Mate, you're an incredible bloke. To you and the others who lent their help, those drivers, very, very lucky. Thanks for joining us. And it was quite a drive to work today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much better. I even took the left lane on the bridge as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we all will from now on.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.